Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. This week we'll be making patron-sponsored videos. To pull back the curtain a little bit, I only make a few dollars for every 1,000 views on YouTube, so my patron supporters really help out with my monthly expenses. Today's video was brought to us by longtime Patreon supporter Roxy. Huge thanks to Roxy and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Roxy reached out asking for a mono black deck that she could crush her husband with, led by Maha, its Feathers Knight, and I was more than happy to build it for her. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Maha, its Feathers Knight, is a 5-mana 6/5 legendary elemental bird with flying, trample, and ward, discard a card. Additionally, Maha makes creatures our opponents control have a base toughness of 1. Maha is one of the meanest monocolored commanders in the game. Story-wise, she is a calamity beast from Bloomburrow. King Glarb decided he wanted to control her, so he stole her egg, which turned out to be a dumb idea. You can't negotiate with a natural disaster, but you can piss it off apparently. Maha rampaged, destroying everything in her path. Mabel, along with her companions, defeated Glarb, took back the egg, and returned it to Maha. Maha ceased her rampage and returned home. Now, a bit of backstory with Roxy. Roxy has been a Patreon of mine for years. She often plays Magic against her husband, and lately he's gotten a bit full of himself. While he used to be the mono black player, he started splashing green and now has built a mono green deck. Roxy came to me, her arms dealer, asking for help to put him back at his place. This deck was the result. This is a bracket 4 deck with no real budget, so I apologize to your wallet. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. If you're planning on building a deck led by one of the spaced out commanders from Edge of Eternities, you should probably get one of these lovely new Squaros boulders featuring the characters from that delightful animated series, Star Trek Lower Decks. You can collect all of them, like this one featuring Tiana. Pick yours up today at your local game store or order them online from Amazon. Click the link down below to go to Ultimate Guard's Amazon store. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming over on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. For lands, we're running Ancient Tomb, Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth, Cabal Coffers, Cabal Stronghold, Nykthos Shrine to Nyx, Reliquary Tower, War Room, Mortuary Mire, Bajuka Bog, and 26 Swamps. What? I told you this was a bracket 4 deck. If you're wanting to make it cheaper, replace all the expensive lands with swamps. Our mana ramp package consists of the Darkness Crystal, Cryptghast, Jet Medallion, Dark Ritual, Black Market, Bontu's Monument, Sword of the Animist, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Charcoal Diamond, Mind Stone, Felwar Stone, Thrawn Dynamo, Throne of Eldraine, Wayfarer's Bauble, and Solemn Simulacrum. Lots of ways to stay ahead of the curve. For card advantage, we're running Massacre Girl Known Killer, Gruesome Realization, Morbid Opportunist, Bolus's Citadel, Demonic Tutor, Vampiric Tutor, The One Ring, Opposition Agent, Harvester of Souls, Phyrexian Arena, Dread Presence, Sign in Blood, Night's Whisper, and Expedition Map. Some reanimation, some tutors, but mostly ways to keep our hand full. Our interaction and spot removal package consists of Imp's Mischief, Defile, Tragic Slip, Withering Torment, Deadly Rollick, Darkness, Feed the Swarm, Hero's Downfall, and Contamination. Not a huge amount of spot removal, but that's okay. For board wipes, we've got Poison the Waters, Toxic Deluge, Massacre Worm, Make Obsolete, and Black Sun Zenith. With so many board wipes and most of them one-sided, I figure that makes up for a lack of spot removal. The core of our deck consists of Xenos Yegalvis, Karavek the Spiteful, Knight of Souls Betrayal, Pestilence, Yawgmoth Thrawn Position, Nest of Scarabs, Blood Artist, Vein Ripper, Sir Conrad the Grim, Plague Spitter, Persistent Constrictor, Shieldred the Apocalypse, Falconwrath Noble, and Cormuspell. That's right, we're running Cormuspell. Supporting our plan, we've also got Swiftfoot Boots, Lightning Greaves, Supernatural Stamina, Mithril Coat, Commander's Plate, and Vorpal Sword. Wanted some extra ways to close out the game. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 51 mana sources split between 35 lands and 16 pieces of ramp. 14 pieces of card advantage. 9 pieces of spot removal. 5 board wipes. 1 piece of graveyard hate in Bajuka Bog. 1 sudden I win card in Vorpal Sword. But the thing is, Vorpal Sword is only a sudden I win card in one-on-one matches, which works for Roxy, but not for the rest of you watching this video. Instead, your sudden I win card is Cormuspell. We cast Cormuspell, then cast Massacre Worm or Black Sun Zenith, or any of our other board wipes and watch as our opponents cry. But Danon Mass Land Denial only works in Bracket 4 decks. You are correct, dear viewer, and we are absolutely a Bracket 4 deck. What about you? Do you have a Maha Its Feathers Knight Commander deck? What about a Bracket 4 deck? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgie, Nasman Conga, Robert Pye, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard Sint, Boomy, Osira, Justin, Golden Walker, Captain Hammer, Yori, and Selch. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.